Hello, and today we are going to be looking at this new MOC that I built. It's loosely based off Endgame. It's the Avengers compound, as you can see from the A on the side. So let's give you a tour. So on the exterior, we're going to start with the ship, which is actually the Milano/Benatar. It's a bit of both. Unintentional, really, but as you can see, flying across. I made sure to have the wings sort of like that, whereas like that. I think I got a good angling. The cockpit and sort of body of the ship is the bit I'm least happy with. I feel like it just didn't go quite how I wanted it to go, but it was very difficult to pull off, and this was what I was happy with due to the fact that the wings were perfect. I've just knocked a bit off. Anyway, I'm going to move this out of the way for the rest, but I know it's the wrong ship for this sort of time period, but this is loosely based off Endgame. As you can see, it's not perfect, so because the thing's here in the first place, so that's that. Down here we have Nebula fighting a Black Order member on another block, which is, I guess, struggling to hit stop. I didn't have a Black Order member, so I just had to substitute someone who looks like a Black Order dude in. But that'll do. And here you can see Spider-Man swinging for the gauntlet. Use them one by one cylindrical like things, top bricks to have him swing from to swing in and grab the gauntlet, while Thanos is busy fighting Hulk and being blasted by Captain Marvel. So yeah, we'll move into the back here where you've got Thanos and Hulk having a pretty big fight, which has just sort of come to an end. Captain Marvel coming in to save the Hulk because he's about to crush to oblivion by Thanos. And at the back here we have Thor about to smash down with his hammer and lightning thing the Outriders. Of course we have the walls, which I went for quite a basic design. I just kind of had lasers and grey. It originally started a lot more complicated because I wanted to get this red and grey sort of wall effect, which I feel like we've seen before, but it was nowhere near as good. And then I came up with this idea, and essentially what you had to do was, so that you didn't get the cream showing through, because that's the only piece out of it, I had to do all this. So you've got a double-sided one of these, then a single-sided one facing that way, so that it's all covered. A slight bit of red shows through the top, but not enough that it can get noticed. And then the front door was quite basic, a bit like this. Added a bit of light grey in to mix it up. This side's definitely better because of the colour of this piece, but that was the only piece I had for this side, so I had to make do. And then, as you can see, the fence continues around to about here, where you can assume it would branch off this direction if we had any more. The floor was the hardest part because I needed it not to be too wild, fairly flat, same level-ish, sort of maybe 1-2 blocks plates high at the very most. So normally I build with lots of different colours, but I realised I didn't want it to be quite so many colours. So I made sure to only go for about 2, so about 3. I did kind of do a little bit of dark green as well, but I made sure to kind of keep it similar, because when you look in Endgame, the floor is quite overgrown, where they're not really got all the groundskeepers and stuff on it anymore and stuff. So that kind of does get shown through this, which is good, and that is what I had to do to sort of keep that sort of effect. So like another hint towards Endgame. At the back here we have Captain America fighting a Outrider sort of general or something with his shield, and of course Mjolnir blocking with one, going on with the attack with the other. Up the top here we have Iron Man coming in, trying to take out a weird alien thing, what are they called, the Outriders. Coming in hot, you know. I've used some of these clear pieces I had to put a stick through, and one of the neck brackets to get it so that he looked like it was flying straight across. You can do it on so that I could have him flying straight across. It's annoying that I don't have a clear one of these, but because that would have made it better, but that's something I need to order. So Rocket's just there kind of for the heck of it. Oh wait, I have an idea. A very important idea. This entire area was built for that scene, so I realised I need to add it in. As you can see, here is Scott Lang, or Ant-Man, and he just drops his sacco. Inside you can see we've got Happy Hogan sort of looking out on the battle, and so is Nick Fury. However, he's sitting down at the table with his gun out ready. Happy's also Happy's also standing there quite chilled. Let's just put his gun on the tabletop there. It's a bit of a kitchen tabletop. This is inspired by Civil War, and you've got them talking about Discovery Accords in here, and Tony in the kitchen sort of chilling out here. And then underneath, there isn't much, it's kind of blank. I figured that the entrance was probably going to be quite blank, where they're probably meet and chat and prepare to go out on missions. I guess their training hall kind of looks like a training hall, quite bland, black and stuff. And then over here, obviously, there's a balcony and stuff. And to create this shape on the exterior, I'll talk about that now. I have used one of these, so the hinge pieces, brick things, and then remove this panel, one of those and one of those, so half that one, to then create a cover, so I could colour over the wrong colours. Pop that back on. I've done this on both sides. However, when we turn, as you can see, this side has an A on it instead. I've also done this down the bottom. I've added in a few other colours just to show age and sort of wear and tear. And it's kind of repeated on the second bottom, but this front bit's popped out a little bit more. Well, I was going to put a door, but then I realised.
Okay, so as you can see, these two images are very similar.
So now let's go around to the
while
back.
the fence cannot be necessarily seen very well in the image, it is down low. I didn't build all of the buildings that you see in the image. However, I did build the main building and at least the front section of it. And while I did not build an area for the jet, that is because I had not looked at images before I built this, so I had not seen that that was a thing. Overall, I am pretty impressed with how it came out, and I think that I did a very good job at generally getting how it should look, and yeah, so cool.
So final facts about this: it is about base plate and a half long. It is containing minifigs from the LEGO Marvel Super Heroes lineup. I couldn't tell you how many pieces it uses quite a few. It uses, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to check out my other mock buildings, go to this video, or if you want to see other videos in general about LEGO and other stuff, go here. And if you want to subscribe, you might want to click here. Alright, that's it from me. Thank you. See you all in the next video. Goodbye.